So viewers, today is not Women's Day,
Yeah.
yeah, and not something we are gonna celebrate for.
Hmm.
But I would like to just ask only one question to you all.
Yeah.
Like we call Mata like river,
Hmm.
we call even a many tree
Hmm.
goddess,
Hmm.
and in India there are more than 1,000 goddess.
We also, uh, praise to God like river, Ganga,
Ganga.
Yamuna, Saraswati.
Sign of feminist.
Hmm.
Yeah. Even we call animal like cow mata, Gai Mata.
Yeah.
But why? In ground reality, if I talk about women,
Hmm.
they are not getting respect.
Yeah.
So what kind of just reason are there? Like in society, women they are not getting, yeah, they are not being respected.
Actually, we are living in a male-dominated country where people have the mindset that mentality that men are superior than women. So that's the reason always superior men just uh, excoriate all the women's because they perceive women's is weak.
So Nitish, we should just deep down, yeah.
Yeah.
Because so what's different between women safety and women empowerment?
There is a huge difference between that. Actually, women's safety in the sense we have to make sure the safety of women. But women empowerment in the sense we have to work on a women so that women can save themselves.
They don't need any kind of protection.
Yeah, they don't need protection. They can protect themselves.
And you don't think so since their childhood.
Yeah.
They, I mean, like just they go through rough way.
Mm.
Like if there are two child, yeah,
Yeah.
two children in one family, one is girl and one is boy. So boy is given gun since childhood,
Yeah.
and girl is given like toy and doll to just
Mm.
play. So parenting also matter, yeah.
The parenting matter a lot. For example, I have seen in the Bihar like most of the parents they focus on the male study more than a female. Like they focus on their child who is male, not on female.
So that is why parents, Indian family, they perceive girls as a burden. If if just girl born in any family, the entire family they get upset. But what about boys? Whenever they get as a child boy, they celebrate. They just spend more than 1,000 rupees. They distribute sweets.
Yeah. Actually, there is only single one reason. Like having married, girl will live parents house, but boy can't live. Boy have the responsibility and who nurture the family. So that's the nature. Actually, parents want safety in the older age.
But it's time to contemplate us.
Mm.
Yeah? Contemplate are just view towards women.
Mm.
Like if just parents they provide quality education, they let them study, they let them go outside, they let them live their life. You don't think so? They will be able to even survive. They will be able to live a better life as well as they will also care their parents when their parents will turn older.
But the point is that women have to leave the home. So that's the reason. Even though if women start earning 60K, 70K, but it's still I mean they will leave the home. So that's the reason. In the older ages, it's unsafe for the older people. So that's why they want safety. Like if they have the child who is male, then definitely he will live with him for a longer time until the parents die.
And it is what's the difference between like women's life in India and other countries overseas.
Overseas, I think overseas all the women believe in equality and most of the women they are doing what they really want to do. And in terms of like job, in terms of many things, in many sector also.
And if we talk about in India, so if you just I mean hardly you will see any women like just in driving in transport sector like being a driver. It's hardly to just live here being a driver and even whenever they express themselves to work outside, their parents don't give them allow to just go outside and work.
Yeah, actually it's typically happen in India. Like you won't find the female drivers, you won't find the female shopkeeper mostly. But in outside the our country, you will find that most of them are female. They are working in like pizza shop, like any shop. But it's very difficult to find in India.
So is the government policy enough for women empowerment? Either NGO should start a campaigning and just go to door and try to make understand the parents. Please let them go outside, let them work, let them study for higher education.
Actually, the initiation has been started, and there are many celebrities like Priyanka Chopra and many more famous celebrity, and they we always talk about women empowerment, feminism, and all that. And they also believe in equality, and they promote the equality. There should be equality between male and female. So they, I mean, but this is not effective. Even though they are doing their best, but still, we can't change the mentality until we make them aware by different way.
Hmm. So, whenever girls they get opportunity to study in school, so you don't think so? School, government can implement some policy in school at the school level. Government can make them empowered to live a courageous and adventurous life in society.
Yeah, definitely school can do the best because in the primary level, if it is rooted in the all the male student, like uh, I mean they both are equal, then they will follow in the very long terms. Like if they rooted both are equal and both can do the job, both can do the same job and all that, then something will happen.
So why it's a fallacy in our society? Women, they are not physically stronger than men.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, females are not physically strong, but they are mentally strong. They are very good in management. So it's like women have also plus point and minus point. And the men's also have the plus and minus.
Every coin
Hmm.
has flip side.
Two faces.
If I need water and anything in night, I call my mom, not my dad, and everyone same thing. So, but as we compare in terms of like this ways, I mean money, salary, women they don't get. They work 24 hours. But if I talk about wages, if I talk about salary, they don't get equal like me.
It's a poor mindset of the people, and like they believe that males should earn much because males have to nurture their family. So that's the reason.
But but it's time to change the men's mindset. Like women, they have ability to nurture their family.
But we can't change like by through the video and all that we can't change. It is something that everyone should feel by own self.
And how education will play vital role to empower them.
Actually, yeah, I mean, suppose if I'm just giving the knowledge about like men's and women's are equal, then definitely all the people who just receive the knowledge, they will manifest, they will execute in real what like, yeah, I mean they are equal like us and they will promote. But I mean older people who haven't got the knowledge about this, they will never accept.
Mm. And rumor has it that girls, I mean, they can't work in defense sector. Do you think government should never recruit them in defense sector like police and army?
Yeah, they should. Government should also recruit them in the army and many more things. And you have also seen that uh, uh, now women are also selecting in the army, and the initiation has been started. Like there are many women, they are in the air force also, in BSF, and many more things.
Now they are being promoted by government and
Yeah,
government
now
policy.
government started promoting them.
And one more question, just I wanna ask question to you, Nitish. If you talk about women's mindset,
Hmm.
you don't think so? Like this society and their even mother teach her like just you have to. I mean, worship your husband, and they live like their life with a low self-esteem. They perceive their husband as a god. Even husband beats her, but still she worships.
Hmm. So it is just because even the women have rooted in the mind that men are superior, and their parents also teach them like you have to respect your husband. No, I mean no matter what he does. So that's the reason they just do. I mean for safety and all that they do.
If I talk about like workplace and lifestyle, so even just every year, just more than 1,000 cases, just it comes. I mean, it came in media and just it was published through social media platforms, like women harassment at workplace at the office.
Yeah, it's very common in offices like women, get harassed by the senior, and not in office in bureaucracy and many more
Yeah,
things.
even one news came to me.
And it's also happened in the judiciary.
Judiciary, yeah, one judge. one just
Female judge.
the female judge. She worked in UP,
Yeah.
and then she was harassed by
Male.
her senior judge.
So you can imagine this, like harassment is always there, but we need to raise the voice against it.
And if you talk about like ground reality, you don't think so? Most of women they are harassed by their relative, their non-person.
Yeah, most of them get harassed by their relatives, like in the childhood. Like even if you just ask from the girl, they will say you like they are also harassed by their relatives, like at the age of 15, 16 and these ages. But they will never say because it's very embarrassing to say this in the society, because society will uh, negatively think about that women, and many things can happen.
Mm. They don't have. It's a compulsion for them to just depraise themselves.
Mm.
And what do you think about? There should be such kind of NGO for women to work and just visit in village and hinterland and raise their voice, provide them basic things.
Yeah, there are many NGOs are there, and they are working their best. But the point is that most of the males excoriate them. NGOs.
If I talk about in term of sports,
Mm.
seen many like kabaddi women. I haven't seen yet like any kabaddi team of women. In hardly just cricket,
Mm.
you will get now we have international team.
Now we have.
But do you think like even I don't like to watch women cricket team. Most of them they don't like. In a stadium, few people they visit. And if you want to watch women cricket, just if you want to visit, free of cost you can visit in a stadium. Free entry.
Oh my God! Literally, it is.
Yeah, it's a free entry for everyone. But still, at cost of free, no one wants to watch their match.
Yeah, I don't know the reason. What do you think?
I think people they are not interested. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the interest. I mean, people are interested in just male cricket because they also do the gambling in IPL, and actually most of the people watch because they do the gambling. I've seen many people in my society, and they usually whenever the IPL start, they start gambling.
Dream 11, yeah.
Dream 11 as well as also on the team, like who will win today.
So next thing, like I mean, men they also perceive like cricket and games doesn't. I mean, don't resonate with women.
Mhm.
It only for just men.
Yeah, I mean, all the people have the mindset like only men can do these things, like fighting, cricket, hockey, these things. Because it need energy and all that, they have the mentality.
And what do you think? Who can make better policy, men or women?
I think both can, but I would choose the women have the advantages of management. They are very good at management, so they can bring the good policies.
Like our president as well as our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman.
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they at least bring the good GST policy.
Yeah, very good. And people, but still, like she is excluded by citizen.
What do you think? Like BJP government, introduced the GST system, and before that, in the Congress time, there was no GST. They just charge like only specific things.
What GST like good service tax.
Yeah.
Why somehow it's good? We can't export
But now we are, tax giving the tax on everything.
everything.
And even the Indira Gandhi, NEC was the first prime minister,
Yeah,
women prime minister, first women prime minister, and who govern on the India for more than 92 decades, or 1 decade.
Yes, see government.
See the example, best example that a girl can also run the country.
Yeah, even now, current two women, they are leading the country. Nirmala Sitharaman, Draupadi.
And what about the Delhi CM?
Yeah, Rekha Gupta.
She's also leading the
She is
India.
also
I mean, it's Delhi.
yeah, capital of India. She is icon, also for society. But parents, they don't learn from those women. They are leading the country. They are leading the state.
So why is it happens?
I mean, there are many reasons it is. Like just sometime a girl, they get permission to go outside, and they just elope with their this boyfriend. So it may also the simple embrace meant for their parents.
Okay. So what's your opinion about those girls who do clubbing and many more things that I don't want to ask on this platform? What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, it's also just embarrassed for women. Due to that reason, parents don't let them go out. if something happen, they will have to live their entire life in just with full of regret, and they can't even just like put up their hand in the society.
So what do you think? Like by these things, women can get the equality in society.
Yeah, first education. Let them educate themselves. Let them go for higher education. But if we talk about government data, so 70% women, girls, they drop after 12 and even 10, 20% they just go for a study for higher education. I mean secondary education, not even higher.
And what's the reason behind it?
Yeah, due to just social environment, circumstances. Like if you visit just girls' college, you will find just bully guys. They wait when they will just come outside and they will have a glance of look. So there should be tight security for them.
And why is it happens like in villages in hinterland mostly all the parents they always focus on their child who is male, focus on studies in hospital medication and all that. Why?
Yeah, only one thing. Actually, they don't have just income sources, and then if I have a one girl, so I have to just I have to work hard a lot. I have to get a more than 4 and 5 lakh to just tie her down with someone else.
Okay, that's the reason, right?
That's why they just perceive girl as a burden for them.
And it came to me like before the policy of abortion, many people whenever they find out that there is going to be any female baby, they just kill. So what's your opinion, right? Why is that?
Yeah, literally, it was sinful for a human being. Like just to kill even animal is sinful for us, and to kill even just women. I mean, due to just a comparison like gender, girl and boy, not at all. It's sinful for us. In this scenario, there should be equal opportunity. Girl and boy don't matter, and there shouldn't be like this like solarize based on gender. Like if you are a boy, you can ride the bike, you can drive the car, and if you are a girl, you can't.
So how can we just make the equality?
Yeah, first of all, actually being a like this part of society, it could be possible for us. But central government make policy and just implement, and bureaucracy should take action. Just strict action against those guys. They bother, they tease the girls.
Okay. So will it be effective because there are many people get arrested for the harassment and bullying, but still this practice happening.
Even bureaucracy, they harass the girls. I don't think so. They will just provide them security.
Actually, we need to raise the voice against that, who just bully the girls and harass the girls because their mindset is totally messed up.
Hmm. And what about reservation? If they get reservation in politics and government job, so it
I
will
think-
empower them.
Yeah, somehow it will empower rather than giving the reservation on the basis of caste. They can give on the basis of uh, like female and male gender because now actually we are a need where we need women also in every field.
And one more thing, just just we should add up.
Hmm.
Like government will not come at your door
Hmm.
to just empower your girl. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's time. Just work on yourself, make a strong yourself, and just get ready to fight those guys who try to please you, who try to bother you.
Yeah, definitely we need, and then they also need to raise their own voice.
No one is here to help you. No one is here to kick you up. You have to kick yourself up, make it strong as much as you can. And if in terms of business, hardly you will find any millionaire or billionaire like women.
Yeah, you will not find. Hardly you will find, and even I don't remember who is a billionaire.
Even I
Who is not millionaire.
Yeah,
Even if I talk about the Anita,
Nita Ambani.
Anita Ambani, she is wife of the Mukesh Ambani, so we can't say that she is on.
Yeah, she didn't start her business.
Yeah. There are some, I think, Mama Earth on a female. She's a female.
Hmm. But she is not in highlight.
Yeah. So there are many more. So what do you think? Girls are not intelligent and business minded.
No. Actually, they are intelligent, but they are not being supported by government. They are not being supported by their parents. Even after 12, most of girls, they don't get permission from their parents to go outside. Parents, I don't know, they have fear. And do you think is that such kind of fear are good or not?
I think it's to some extent it's good, but not because even parents must understand that they need equality. If I talk about if they have to just educate their boy, then they can allow. But why not a women?
And in IPL, if you watch, then you will see like this girls, even both team have just separate girls and they dance and such kind of things. Should there be or not? It's also shameful for women.
Yeah, it's simple for the women. Like they are looking them like a product.
Yeah,
They
product.
are not a product.
Even yeah, if they want to dance, yeah, they can. But they should follow the Indian culture. They want swords and such kind of.
Yeah, I mean they can wear the sari,
Yeah.
Indian clothes.
So will it be comfy for them to dance over there?
But why there is a need of dance?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, question. Yeah,
totally
it's also a matter of concern.
Why not boys are dancing?
Yeah, it's a matter of concern. Why they don't?
They can also dance.
Yeah. So why all this like
And
BCCI?
like in female cricket, then boys would dance. But it's not happening.
If why dance now, no one will watch cricket. As I'm concerned,
Oh my
most of views like audience they just visit there to watch their dance, not watch cricket.
So that's the reason.
And it's all about that, like you can say like definitely that psychology.
And what's your opinion about the Kiran Bedi, like women who did extraordinary things in their life?
Yeah, she was first girls IPS officer.
Yeah, so,
She became IPS officer and she did many things. But yeah, such kind of
Mary Kom, she is a boxer, female boxer.
such kind of just women, they should just come and they should try to just empower. They should just visit the school.
I think they are the example. Gita Fogart and Mary Kom and Kiran Bedi.
Even Gita Fogart, she was also asked by one MP.
Okay.
BJP MP. And
Why only BJP?
BJP MP, he's from Uttar Pradesh.
Hmm.
And she protected in Delhi against him, but even single FIR hasn't been registered against him.
Because they are in a maturity. BJP are in maturity.
But in this national athletes, if she has been harassed by any leader, anyone, what about local girls? Not local, sorry, like common girls.
Actually, common girls get harassed, but they will never raise their voice. The reason is like if they raise their voice, then society will judge negatively. I mean, she must be that girl and that girl. So that's the reason they have also feared even to file against them.
They bear such kind of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you don't think so? By somehow, our judiciary is also responsible for it.
Yeah, judiciary is pretty much responsible for that. Even in judiciary, this thing happens. We can't, ask for the protection if it happens with the female lawyer.
Yeah, female not lawyer, judge.
Yeah.
She got harassed by just senior judge.
You can imagine, like even the female judges are not safe, then how can they protect the common people, common female?
Yeah, how they will save our rights? How can they give us justice? And it is like in judiciary, if as I'm concerned about last case happened in maybe you also in Kolkata, one lady
Yeah,
doctor,
yeah.
she was raped and then she was killed.
Hmm.
So that guy, now he is inside the jail and he is getting protection, government lawyer, he gets everything. And after a couple of years, maybe he will get punishment and
That
that
kind
girl,
of capital punishment.
there is little bit chance, only 20% capital punishment.
So
I
the
don't
case
even
is
think-
going on.
Yeah, and it will take years and years, even more than 10 years it will take. Will that girl get justice?
I don't think so. I mean, she will get justice. Justice should be on the spot. Like in Dubai, if you steal anything, your hand will be cut off.
Yeah, there should be such kind now. Either entire Baroda and Sarai people, maybe lose their hand. Entire people get so
Yeah, then all Baroda and Kashmiri people without hand.
handicapped. So
Yeah, I think this law is not for India.
yeah. Even they should not visit Dubai.
Yeah.
They will come.
Even they can't visit. Even they wish, but they can't. They don't have money.
They will also start now. They are just pickpocketing.
Oh my god. I think some laws are only happen in India. effective in India.
Actually, as I'm concerned about law, na, I mean, police take action, not based on law, based on emotion.
Yeah.
If you cry, they will let you go. Then you may go your home.
So why is it happens like a country like Dubai can implicate this law and they are doing this thing, but it can't be possible in India.
Actually, bro, if suppose in this room there are 10 students, answer can easily cop. Yeah.
Hmm.
Suppose there are 500. Can one person cop?
It's very difficult. It will be challenging.
That's why in our country, much population. Largest population country we are. In Dubai, not much.
So that's the reason.
That's why any law and order can be implemented.
I think it's very dangerous for no native person who go there.
Yeah. First of all, if someone wants to visit, first of all, read out law and order. Yeah.
I will suggest everyone that whoever wants to go any country, they must first read the law.
Even I was reading newspaper, and then I read paragraph. There was written more than 10,000 Indians. They are out. They are in prison outside US, British, and Kuwait and Dubai.
Oh my God, 10,000.
Even
Even maybe the data is wrong. Maybe more than 10,000, 25,000.
I mean, even Indian, they go outside, they do their work. Yeah? They don't
Yeah.
forget to do their work.
So why there is no such law for the foreigners in India?
So this, do you think like
And I
this?
don't think so any foreigner in the jail in UK.
Maybe they are so.
Bro, I haven't seen it. If it happens now, it will come in the news first. That foreigner in the jail.
And if we compare like women's safety in India and like Europe country, you don't think so? Women, they are more secure and men are not secure in European country.
Yeah, bro. But in India, women's safety is a major concern for everyone. Like now these days, men are harassed women more.
So Nitish, you don't think so we are making fool the women? We worship in in family in our home like a Mother Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati,
Yeah.
Goddess Lakshmi. But in terms of reality, we don't worship. Even we don't just give respect.
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure that every single person glances up with her. On the street and anywhere else, at workplace, at bureaucracy, everywhere. So it's only for saying that we worship the goddess, but ultimately we are no.
Intentionally they want something else.
And now this generation, people are on social media and they, imbalance their dopamine hate, like they are on the screen all the time. So that's the reason. They watch the vulgar videos and they want some new experiment.
And book, do you think spirituality can help them to empower themselves?
Yeah, spirituality can help them. Why? Because when a person get into the spirituality, it means you are connected with spirituality. Then you don't need anyone to feel happiness. You don't need anything. When a person get into the spirituality, they control over their angerness, lust, and many desires. So if someone able to control on these desires, lusty desires, and all that, so the crime rate will be decreased.
But there is, in terms of like women,
Hmm.
in Hinduism, Islamic also, women, they are not, even like this boy, there is written like this, boys, I mean main community will be prominent figure, not women. Even in just
Islam.
Islam
Right.
and Hindu also, like you have to worship your husband. And in Islam, you have to just wear like burqa for women, not for men. Yeah, through religious.
I think they perceive men are powerful and powerful cannot be harassed. Okay.
That's why.
That's why.
And, yeah, I see you. I told
Only
you.
poor can harass by the rich. Poor can't harass the rich.
But I see you. I told you. But nowadays, men are also being harassed by women. Yeah?
Usually happen. Typically happen, but in the name of feminism and feminists, they will never accept it.
If you visit like any police station to get your
Like Atul Subhas,
Atul Subhas, and many more. Even one person was chopped by her own
marriage case.
affair and many more. So there should be like open bureaucracy and justice, not based on gender, based on caste.
I mean, there should be NGOs who teach them humanity.
Yeah. What do you want to say about? There should be like encounter system. I mean, any man is arrested based on harassment, on this foot he should be encountered.
No, there shouldn't be encounter because you can't even if there is a mistake. Suppose he didn't harass, and if he's encountered, then we can't do anything. No.
I mean, there should be a specific time within 1 week. This should be.
I mean, if there is a 110% proof, then there should be. But the point is that in bureaucracy there is corruption. Even though a innocent can be sued by the police because there is no surety that the cops are
Yeah, they want to take revenge.
yeah revenge. So that's the reason. Like I think our constitution is best, but due to the corruption and this all, it's not best.
Yeah, even at cost of 100 rupees, you can buy any constable.
Hmm.
If you pay any constable 500 rupees, you can beat your pieces person.
So that's the reason.
And in which field women should work? They can, I mean, they will get development and they can be rich and they can be like prominent figure in society,
I think women should work on the educational sector.
in the education sector.
No, I mean, if they work in educational sector, then women treat the male student politely. So that's the reason. Like, and also student will take interest in learning by the innocent manner, modest manner. But male teacher beat brutally.
In terms of education, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of
It would
education.
be good for boys student and girls student for both genders.
Hmm.
And I just highlighted one point: politeness. We talk about women, they are politeness. You don't think so? Their politeness, their beauty are responsible for harassment.
Yeah, maybe, maybe the reason.
Like, have you ever seen? Hardly we see just like any this main teacher. They perceive politeness. Yeah, they deal with polite, but women typically
Yeah, it happens.
they should casted. They should discarded their politeness. Should they be like just born?
Yeah,
To
I
be
mean, a
realized.
teacher should be bold. It doesn't matter teacher is male or female. If a teacher will be bold, no, then the student will listen.
But it would not. I mean, it wouldn't be good for the student, boy and girls. If just man teacher turn into bold and just women also.
Yeah, it's very difficult to say like this in this sector. And what's your opinion about that?
Yeah, in terms of education sector, women. I mean,
And what are the politics?
Politics.
Politics, I don't think so.
Not at all. Few now women they have like such kind of.
And I will highly don't recommend in even the army. Like for women, the army is not good.
And it is, what do you want to say about like just in Bollywood, Hollywood, like movie industry? Are they getting the respect, their living standard?
Actually, they don't get respect. And what happens actually, they are working nudity and vulgar videos, so it also affects the viewers. So I think there shouldn't be any girl in movie.
Even Shatrughan Sinha, when he worked in Bollywood, he mentioned he committed. I will never let my daughter come in Bollywood.
It was only for sin.
Now
She came and also got married with a different community. And
different reason.
different religion. And their home name, what is home name? Do you know?
Yeah, Shatrughan, love, push, like all Ramayana family.
Family. And they are doing Mahabharata.
Yeah, they did Mahabharata.
Well, that's the reason. The people, change according to the situation.
Yeah. No, actually they try to empower outsider women, not insider.
So if they are able to empower their own women, then how they can, empower the outside?
Yeah, I mean, our daughter got opportunity. It was good for her daughter, yeah, and her family. But someone else get opportunity, it's not good for them.
Yeah. So everything.
And what about like this uniform, like swords, even a boys exfoliate the woman. Like this harassment, their swords are responsible.
No, actually, short clothes is not responsible. To some extent, it is responsible, but not
But how
fully.
can it be possible? Yeah, if someone is wearing short clothes, then it will. I mean, I will be distracted.
Yeah, it depends on individual.
Short clothes, it doesn't mean that has like this might do it.
Right. I mean, they perceive that it's a mystery, and I want to close it. I want to, know the mystery.
That's why they get to know Mr. Inside the
But
Indian.
why there is a need to wear the short clothes? They can wear the sari. Sari is quite comfortable.
It's also a matter of concern. Like being an Indian, they should follow Indian culture.
Yeah. I mean, they can wear the short clothes like in the summertime. I'm just kidding. I'm only saying that for Indian weather and climate, I mean, there is no need to wear the short clothes.
But
We have different age of all the seasons. Summer is only for 2 or 3 months, hardly.
but we are fond of.
And in Madhubani and many places, you will find the sari that is lighter than the cotton.
Yeah, even like hinterland, Bihar and UP north side, even now they just only wear like Indian culture. They follow Indian rituals, not the foreign.
And you know what? Like in according to India climate, cotton is the best suitable clothes. That's why our ancestors they wearing the dhoti and kurta. Why? There is a reason. There is a scientific reason because in dhoti and kurta air passes. But from this, like I'm wearing the jeans and shirt, it's not breathable.
So this last question is I want to ask you. How can we make them strong mentally and emotionally?
First, our generation have to become mentally strong. Then we can do it.
Women, we're talking about for women. How can we make them mentally and emotionally strong?
I'm saying now, if men become mentally strong, then women automatically because who are harassed ultimately men's harassed. If men have the purpose, if man has work to do, if man has their own things to do, then definitely he will. I mean, they will not focus on girls. They will focus on their purpose. So we need to mentally feed the men's, and we need to change their mindset. After that, girls will be safe.
I got to know your words. I mean, men, they are mentally ill, not women. Yeah, they need mental treatment, not women.
They both need, but first men.
And nice, and thank you. Just we did well today.
Yeah, bro.
Tomorrow we will just come with different topic and we will get off our chest with them. So, yeah, if you
If you
like,
like our video, then
subscribe our channel and just share with your friends. Guys, thank you. Keep on watching.